Scores of police will form a human ring around the Capitol building. All streets to the Capitol will be closed. All the security coordinated by a new $1 million police and military command post. 22 surveillance screens and a phalanx of cameras will keep watch on the city. Although there is no specific threat, police believe terrorists consider the Capitol a high priority target.
We feel very strongly, based on intelligence reports, that the Capitol was a target on 9/11.
And at a time when war with Iraq appears more likely, police say they are worried about the potential for violence from those sympathetic to Saddam Hussein.
You have to play smart, and you have to look at reality. And today, I think the reality is you cannot be too secure. There is no such thing as overkill.
As a result, one senior police official tells ABC News every military and police agency in Washington, D.C. will be assisting tonight. Pierre Thomas, ABC News, Washington.
When we come back this evening, some of the day's other State of the Union news, why there'll be an empty chair in the President's box tonight. It's about remembering. We'll take a closer look at what the President promised a year ago and ask the inevitable question, are Americans better off than they were then? And immediately when we come back, the biggest fight in almost a year in Afghanistan.
This is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings, brought to you by Chevy Trucks.
The new Silverado is here, now with quadra-steer four-wheel steering. It's the most maneuverable full-size pickup you can get. Silverado, the truck from Chevy.
I'm up, but this arthritis pain.
The moment of choice, Tylenol or Advil? What do you take for arthritis pain?
Advil's the choice for me.
Truth is, only Advil liquid gels give you advanced liquid-filled capsules. Can't get that from Tylenol. Advil liquid gels rush long-lasting relief where you need it, and it's gentle on your stomach. For fast relief, advance to Advil.
She's dark green, cashback, low intro, and end of the month. He's yellow, travel, everyday rate, and middle of the month. She's purple, travel, low intro, and beginning of the month. Introducing Bank One's Personal Platinum, the simple new way to choose your rate, your reward, your billing date, even your color. Bank One's Personal Platinum, issued by us, but created by you.
It's LensCrafters' best $99 offer ever. Right now, get a complete pair of glasses with DuraLens, our most scratch-resistant plastic lens for only $99. The $99 DuraLens event. This is one you don't want to miss.
Hurry, offer ends soon.
Why suffer through thick glasses of Metamucil for regularity? Try a refreshing change. Pure, natural water with Fibercon caplets. Just as effective as Metamucil, and Fibercon is refreshingly easier to take.
In Afghanistan today, there's been some of the heaviest fighting in nearly a year between American troops and Afghan fighters near Spin Boldak, close to the border with Pakistan. Afghanistan was the U.S. military's prime focus at the time of the President's State of the Union a year ago. It's still a very difficult operation. ABC's John McCarthy is at the Pentagon. John?
After 24 hours of some pretty nasty combat, Peter, that operation is continuing tonight.
U.S. forces in the area captured a prisoner on Monday who told them there were 80 enemy fighters holed up in mountain caves near the town of Spin Boldak. An Apache helicopter probed the area, took ground fire, and then sources say all hell broke loose. The U.S. ordered 500 troops into the area, U.S. and Afghan, and a heavy air bombardment, including AC-130 gunships, B-1 and B-52 bombers, and F-16 fighters.
The enemy forces were engaged throughout the night, and the action still continues. At least 18 enemy personnel have been killed,
U.S. troops took 11 prisoners. Inside a series of caves, troops discovered an enormous cache of weapons. The fighters appear to be loyal to a renegade Afghan warlord named Gulbuddin Hekmatyar, who has been trying to overthrow the current Afghan government with remnants of the Taliban and Al-Qaeda.
Officials had hoped that this operation, they might just capture or kill Hekmatyar, but so far, Peter, indications are he was not there.
Thanks, John. John McWethy at the Pentagon. In the overseas briefing tonight, an election in Israel. Prime Minister Ariel Sharon's Likud party has done better than anyone expected, though he will still have to form a coalition government, probably with parties further to his political right. The largest opposition party, Labour, suffered its worst defeat in its history. And Pakistan said that they had shot down an unmanned Indian plane that crossed into Pakistani airspace in the disputed region of Kashmir. The military said it was on a spying mission. The Indian government said it did not happen. When we come back this evening, the small town that heard the president's promises during the last State of the Union. He made many. We'll take a closer look at how things turned out for them this year.
I try to swim a couple laps every morning, but never the long way, just from here to there.
I did an all-garlic diet. Lost some friends that way.
Well, I was on a, let's call it 1 meal a day diet. Terrible diet, because midnight, every night I was eating the next meal.
If these people can lose weight, so can you. A university study found that replacing 2 meals a day with a bowl of Special K or Smart Start cereals for 2 weeks could help you lose up to 6 pounds. Diet and exercise are important parts of a healthy lifestyle.
Quick diets, the olive oil diet. You're not on that one long.
If you have a cold and high blood pressure, you should know that decongestants in these medicines can raise your blood pressure. So why take them? Take decongestant-free Coricidin HBP. Powerful relief that won't raise your blood pressure.
She's dark green, cashback, low intro, and end of the month. He's yellow, travel, everyday rate, and middle of the month. She's purple, travel, low intro, and beginning of the month. Introducing Bank One's Personal Platinum, the simple new way to choose your rate, your reward, your billing date, even your color. Bank One's Personal Platinum, issued by us, but created by you.
Gotta go right now. Gotta go right now. Gotta go.
If you've always got to go, ask your doctor about Detrol LA. It's been proven effective for overactive bladder.
Anyone need a break?
Not right now.
You shouldn't take it if you have stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems. The most common side effects are dry mouth, constipation, abdominal pain, and headache.
And I don't have to go right now.
Detrol LA. When you've always got to go.
Still scratching that itchy scalp? Scratching isn't healthy for it. Maximum Strength Scalpicin promotes a healthier scalp. It stops itching, stops scratching. Clear, odorless, with the medicine doctors recommend. Promote a healthier scalp with Scalpicin.
One desktop computer, one desktop printer.
OfficeDepot.com makes it easy to shop for office and technology products.
I got those supplies you needed?
Thanks.
Of course, so does Office Depot. Office Depot, what you need to know.
Are you taking Allegra for your seasonal allergies yet? Whoa! I guess not. Allegra for multi-symptom relief. See your doctor for people 12 and over. Side effects are low and may include headache, cold, or back pain. Allegra, it's time to switch.
Tomorrow, the president announces his new health plan. But will it help you or make healthcare coverage even more expensive? What choices will you have? Find out on World News Tonight.
We're going to take a closer look tonight at how it has been for many people since the president was last up here to report on the State of the Union. A year ago, when he was at this end of Pennsylvania Avenue, he said that the State of the Union had never been stronger and the terrorist leaders were running for their lives. This being an anniversary, we asked ABC's Jim Wooten to do some checking on the mood. What sort of a year has it been? Osama bin Laden is still at large, if he's alive. The Dow Jones Industrial Average has lost 1,800 points since then, and many, many jobs, as many Americans know, have been lost. Jim has been in Wheeling, West Virginia.
Last year, he was stern, firm.
Our war on terror has well begun.
North Korea, Iran, and Iraq, he said.
constitute an axis of evil.
A tough speech for tough times.
We will win this war.
But with this promising assurance.
We'll protect our homeland, and we'll revive our economy.
Still, it's also been pretty tough in this neck of the American woods. Wheeling, West Virginia. Once a rich, pretty little city, but now, well, now it isn't. Steel mills closed, coal mines gone, the downtown deserted. But most of these people voted for Mr. Bush, and many of them seem reluctant to blame him.
I think he's got a very difficult job to do, and he's doing as well as he can.
Protecting the country against terrorists?
I will not wait on events while dangers gather.
He's trying hard, they say. Nurse Christy Tarr is impressed with the smallpox vaccination program.
It's an awesome task for the amount of hospitals, county health departments, and states that all have to coordinate, and it is definitely a coordinated effort.
At a local fire station, bioterrorism training with a little federal money for some equipment and gear. The chief says he needs a little more.
We're better off, but are we ready? I'm not sure that any of us are.
But they are ready for the president to fulfill this pledge from last year.
When America works, America prospers, so my economic security plan can be summed up in one word: jobs.
On that point, there is some local angst.
And no wonder, for in the years since the president's last State of the Union address, unemployment here in Wheeling has increased more than anywhere else in the country.
You claim you're still valid?
Yeah. In fact, with the jobless rate up here by more than 50%, the unemployment office is a busy place. Eleanor Fiok, unimpressed with Mr. Bush.
I'm on the unemployment line. What's that tell you?
And if young Americans are sent to war with Iraq,
when it's all said and done, and they come away victorious, what kind of economy are they going to come home to?
So far, these Americans, like most, are being patient with the president. But on matters economic, that window may be slowly closing. Jim Wooten, ABC News, Wheeling, West Virginia.
When we come back this evening, a note on the importance of that chair in the president's box. A note on the importance of that chair in the president's box.
Bear would like you to know that American Heart Association research says women over 50 and men over 40 are at a greater risk for a heart attack. Age and other risk factors are why doctors often recommend aspirin. So remember Bear. Aspirin has been proven to reduce the risk of a heart attack. Only Bear has both low-strength 81 milligram and Bear Women's Aspirin Plus Calcium.
Aspirin is not appropriate for everyone, so be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
Trust your heart to Bear.
There are over 100,000 firms that prepare taxes. How do you choose the right one? Look for a guarantee. With H&R Block's Satisfaction Guarantee, you don't pay until you're completely satisfied. It's one tax advantage we should all enjoy.
Excuse me?
Dad, don't look.
Well, you're wearing a towel.
No, don't look at the scale.
Maybe you should be eating Total cereal.
I eat Special K, thank you.
You know, a study of calcium supplements and reduced calorie diets suggests you could lose more weight and burn more fat by adding more calcium to your diet plan.
So?
Only Total has 100% daily value of calcium. Special K is hardly any.
Say no more. I'll take the Total. You're still here, aren't you?
Yeah, just leaving. Total. A smart way to lose the weight.
When dry, itchy skin is unbearable, where do you go for relief? Introducing Lanacane Body Lotion. So effective, it's in the itch care aisle. It's medicated to relieve the cause of dry, itchy skin. Combined with skin-soothing vitamins, this is the Lanacane for all over the body. It helps heal itch-causing dryness, bringing relief that lasts and lasts, even through a long winter's nap. Lanacane Body Lotion. So effective, it's in the itch care aisle.
Johnson, you and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just won your first Super Bowl. What are you going to do next?
We're going to Disneyland!
What if the same boy was dating both your daughters? What kind of nightmares would you have if you were John Ritter?
What are you doing here?
I should ask you the same question.
We live together.
A new Three's Company, 8 Simple Rules, followed by According to Jim, ABC Tonight.
Tomorrow, Diane Sawyer with Scott Peterson on his pregnant wife Lacey's disappearance, the fishing trip, their final words, and what he says the police have ignored, only on Good Morning America.
Just a brief review of our main story today. President Bush will give his State of the Union address. This as the country faces the prospect of war and the economy, in many Americans' opinion, is truly struggling. A new ABC News poll finds that 2/3 of Americans believe the U.S. should give the UN weapons inspectors more time to look for weapons of mass destruction in Iraq before the U.S. invades. And finally this evening, the empty chair. At every State of the Union for many years now, the President at the time has been able to focus the nation on something he feels strongly about by having someone special in the presidential box. President Reagan had a man named Lenny Skutnik in the box. Mr. Skutnik dove into the freezing waters of the Potomac River to save people after an airplane crashed on takeoff. President Reagan was emphasizing heroism. Tonight, there'll be an empty place in the president's box, Mr. Bush's way of focusing on those people who cannot be here because they died on 9/11. Something else has changed here since 9/11. At every State of the Union in recent years, a member of the cabinet stays away lest there be a catastrophe up here. He or she would be the surviving member of the administration. But now we know that every day since 9/11, one member of the cabinet has had to be away from Washington, just in case. And behind him or her is an entire shadow government in a bunker somewhere, just in case. That is our report on World News Tonight. We'll be here, of course, for the President's State of the Union address and the Democratic response as well. I'm Peter Jennings. We hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Good night.